Today, President Biden kicked off his re-election campaign with a rally in Pennsylvania. On the way, Marine One carried the president over Philadelphia's damaged I-95 overpass. It collapsed last weekend after a fuel tanker truck crashed and caught fire. Today, Pennsylvania's governor pledged traffic would be flowing on the busy roadway in 2 weeks on a temporary bridge. And Pennsylvanians can expect to see a lot more of President Biden. CBS's Christina Ruffini joins us with more. Christina, good evening.
Good evening, Adriana. Well, in his speech, President Biden tried to address the things he thinks most Americans really care about, from infrastructure repair, including that collapse on the I-95 bridge, to tax reform and American manufacturing, as he tries to build momentum for another term in the building behind me.
Make it in America.
In his first big campaign speech, President Biden told a ballroom of supporters in Philadelphia they too can make it in America if they give him a second term.
We've got a fight in our hands. And my question to you is simple. Are you with me in this fight?
President Biden ran the crowd, comprised mostly of union workers, through his administration's greatest hits.
Under my predecessor, Infrastructure Week became a punchline. On my watch, we're making infrastructure a decade headline.
And pledged to reform the tax code for big corporations and very wealthy donors.
They pay at a lower tax rate than school teachers, than firefighters. Just pay your fair share, man.
He also took aim at Republicans without naming names.
They're coming for your jobs. They're coming for your future.
Ahead of the speech, President Biden picked up an early endorsement from the AFL-CIO and 17 other major labor unions, the exact type of working-class voter the Biden campaign hopes will make up a major block of support.
I think I'm told this is the first time ever, this early, that every single union has endorsed me. I've been told that's never happened before.
But the president still faces an enthusiasm gap, even in his own party. The latest CBS News poll shows 42% of Democrats don't think he should run for a second term.
I need you badly. So are you with me?
Christina, the president was also asked about Secretary Blinken's first trip to China. What should we expect out of this diplomatic mission, which is expected to be strained?
Well, what we're not going to see is a joint statement or images of Secretary Blinken and his Chinese counterpart, high-fiving in front of some flags. Tensions between the U.S. and China have been heating up. Blinken's originally scheduled trip was canceled after the incident with that Chinese spy balloon. China was furious about former Speaker Pelosi's visit to Taiwan, and there have been repeated close contacts between Chinese and U.S. military assets in the South China Sea. So Blinken is trying to be, now in the best way possible, a diplomatic bucket of ice water, bringing down the temperatures to the point where the two superpowers can at least effectively and efficiently communicate all the things they disagree about and maybe start to find some common ground. Adriana?
Let's hope so. Christina Ruffini, thank you.